Now I'm going to show you some of the key semantic symbols that I use. Now, a semantic symbol is a term that I coined because semantics is meaning, right? Semantics is word meaning. So I wanted to utilize these symbols. So when you put meaning and symbol together, it means that the child will hopefully get some meaning from each of these pictures and a reminder of how to say a sound. And it is working. I mean, I am not using W as much yet, but with these three, I have seen progress already. So I not only use these pictures, but we use an action to go along with it. So for example, with pop, when we first started, she'd say sa. And now, even without even any kind of cue, she can go pa. Oh, I forgot to mention too, when we first started, I helped her use her voice. So we did a lot of voice work with vowels going ah, ooh, e, so she could feel it herself. And that really helped. And now she's at least opening her mouth. Everything was retracted before, like C, it was basically C and D. So for example, with pop, I get out my ball popper. I have a minion ball popper that I use, and it's perfect because now we're working on pop. And I'll ask her, whose turn is it? And she'll say me, and we work on me instead of sa or C. So that's been a huge improvement. So that's with the P. Now with pop, you can have popping popcorn, you can have a ball popper, you can have bubble pop. I mean, there's different ways to connect meaning of the p sound with what you're doing. The next thing is M. So M is yum, munch. This is a munching mouse, so it could go so that's what we do for M. And she'll stand up and she'll rub her belly, pretending that she's eating. And then the B is B, and I have a ball. And we'll play ball together, and we'll bounce the ball, and her target word is ba. And I even heard her say bus once because she's got S's, and she can put S's at the beginning or the end. She's got, like a very disorganized motor speech system, but she's getting there. She really is. She's adorable. And she's 4.5, so she's older and hoping to get a lot done with her. I'm seeing her 3 times a week until June. And then hopefully I'll get to see her during the summer. But anyway, we'll bounce the ball, we'll roll the ball for the W. And I've even gotten her to say ba ball, for bounce ball. So that's been really successful too. And bubble, she'll say bubba. Those are my semantic symbols. And any semantic symbol will work. I created a whole set of semantic symbols for my apraxia kit. I have a different set of symbols that I created that are all action symbols, so that you can get up and you can do some kind of action to go along with the letter. But really, it's anything that the child relates to. And the reason I came up with the action symbols is because I had a little boy who was working on L, and it was really tough for him. And I brought out a picture of a leopard and a picture of a lion, and he loved the leopard. So I put it on a jumbo acrostic, and he was saying in no time, with no problem, leaping leopard. And I'm going, all right, that's it. And so that's when I created a whole series of these sounds for all of the different sounds in the repertoire. Okay, some other things that I use that are must-haves in my system, in my speech session, is a pacing bracelet. And this helps them, just reminds them how many sounds there are in a word, or how many words that are in a sentence. I use this in every session. So I have that. I have my vowel cards, which have, and this is really more for someone who wants to remember how the sound is made. So these are my vowel cards. These are my speech sound cards. Okay, another thing that I always have on my table is a phone. And this phone from Super Duper, see the hole here and the hole here. When you talk into it, you can hear yourself. And this has been a wonderful tool in speech. And then I also have my Super Duper mouth from Super Duper. And this is better for all the tongue sounds, not as good for the labials. Okay.